47's defiance of federal orders should be alarming to everyone. And I'm not sure that people are taking this as the threat that it is. Because when a court gives a federal order, now I know that people think that the executive branch is the most powerful. It is not. There are three equal powers of government. The judicial branch is an equal power, a check on the executive branch. Why? Because when this country was founded, we tried everything to make sure that people understood we did not have a king. We didn't want a king. That's why the Europeans left and came here, because they didn't want a king. Trump's constant defiance of federal orders, Supreme Court orders with no repercussions for that should be alarming. A federal court judge had already ruled that Trump was no longer allowed to deport people. The Supreme Court supported that ruling. But yesterday, Trump deported like 12 more people. Now, I don't know why the media is focusing in specifically on two Asian people, one from Myanmar and then the other one from Vietnam. Their lawyers said that they got an abrupt notice on Monday evening saying that their clients were going to be deported. By Tuesday morning, their clients were on a plane to South Sudan. Now, there's two things about that I want to say. One, they got the order at night, so they were not able to file the injunctions that they are supposed to file to get that deportation stopped. They filed papers with the same judge that said, stop deporting people. 47 and his administration clearly violated that order. Also, as a part of the order, they were supposed to give notice to the people who were supposed to be deported in their own languages. They didn't. They gave orders in English only. They couldn't understand what was on the paper and didn't know what to do. That is in violation of that federal court order. The second thing I want to say about that is that they were put on a plane with at least 10 other people. I don't know why these 10 other deportees are not being talked about, but they should be. At least 12 people were sent over to a war zone. South Sudan, which got their independence from Sudan in 2011, got into a civil war in 2013. They have been in civil war since. The civil war displaced millions, and tens of thousands have been unalived due to this civil war. 2/3 of South Sudan needs humanitarian assistance. And even Trump's administration in March of 2025 advised Americans not to go there because of the high crime rates and humanitarian crisis. And that's where he wants to send people? Really? Pro-life party, huh? Whose life exactly? I saw a video that someone had sent me on TikTok. And it's basically people trying to stop this bus from leaving because they rounded up all these people the night before. They were not allowed to contact their immigration lawyers. They were not allowed to contact family members. They were not allowed to contact anybody. Keep these people from contacting anybody until the very last minute. Then they would put them on a plane or a bus or whatever, take them out of the state in which they were captured, hold them in a different state that nobody knows where they are, so that it messes up communications. Some of these people can't speak English, or if they can, it's not sufficient enough to be able to argue their own cases. They don't know the laws of America either to argue their case, but then they keep them from having any counsel, violating their due process, and only send letters to their counsel right before, hours before they get put on a plane and sent somewhere. Shady, shady business. This right here is the waste, fraud, and abuse. This right here. And these are not all illegal immigrants. Some of these people have legal status here. The Supreme Court just sided with Trump saying that he could revoke Venezuelan legal status. So wait a minute. If you have to revoke the legal status of Venezuelans who overwhelmingly voted for Trump, let's get that straight, then they were legal. I guess they didn't see that coming. They thought that he was only going to target illegal immigrants. No. We could have told you, oh yeah, we did tell you that he doesn't care whether it's legal or illegal. He said illegal because it riles up his base. And he can just tell his base anything and they'll just believe it because they have absolutely no capacity for research or forward thinking. But this is what they do. And now they're even trying to get rid of habeas corpus, which Kristi Noem has demonstrated she doesn't even know what it is. These two immigrants that he deported to South Sudan without due process, these were Asian immigrants. I've said it before and I'll say it again. For anyone cheering this on who thinks that it's just those people, you're just waiting your turn.